Okay, I've got a message here. This is a little late in getting back. Sorry, September 30th. This is a response to response. Hi, Kurt. I really appreciate your response, and I am trying to put into action what you said. Although some other things have happened since I have emailed you. I've had my friend from my hometown visit for a day. He is the same age as me, and we have both been friends for a long time. Wow, almost more than a decade. Try to keep personal stuff out. I spoke to him about what is happening, and he listened and comforted me. However, now that he has left, I feel worse because I've come to realize that my friends here really don't listen well. You were right about them being caught up in their own issues. That's a point that I sometimes bring up in my responses from people who say that they feel alone in handling their problems, is that other people typically are caught up in their own little worlds. It's reality that we are the centers of our own little universes, and we see the things that orbit us and the constellations that are formed by the events in our own lives, and sometimes fail to see what's happening with others. It's a tricky way to get people involved in that. Some people are innately able to do that. They have an ability to do that, like your friend, but others, it takes a type of engagement. Dude, it's a double thing. It's a type of engagement that's unburdening, but also brings them in. But also it's also balanced that with a kind of a stoicism on your own part and being able to handle things on your own. Two-prong there. You guys going up to maybe do some drifting? Riddle, listen. Oh, okay. Whenever I tried to say something, their reply was, "Oh, me too. I feel the exact same way. You know what happened to me was, etc." I think if anything, it must be my fault. Well, isn't that exactly? I mean, that's how human beings interact, right? If you want someone that's going to, I'm not criticizing you, but I'm just sharing with you. That's what people do. I mean, when we're telling stories and relating to one another, we hear what happens, and then we add anecdotes from our own experience, and that way we kind of build a story together. That's a dialogue. If you want someone that, and I'm not putting words in your mouth, I'm just guessing. If you want someone that's going to listen more to what you're saying and build upon that without adding their own stuff, that's what counselors are for. And maybe your friend was different. Maybe the one friend was different. Maybe that's what I was saying before about the more innate capability. Though, I have a friend like that. I have a friend who's very much, and he's a counselor. He's a friend who happens to be a counselor. But when we talk, that's kind of what he does. He listens and he kind of does the counselor thing, but I don't think he does it because he's in counselor mode. I think it's just that's the kind of person he is. He's inherently interested in what other people are up to, and it's a very endearing quality. And I guess that's another video I made recently about some people seek out the career of counseling because they have a kind of a gift for that. So your friends are saying, yeah, I know exactly the same thing, and they go on to tell their story. But I have seen them really, okay, I think if anything, it must be my fault. Perhaps I am too annoying, or maybe I talk too much. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't get that. It sounds like you're just having regular engaged conversations. But I have seen them really help each other out, but not me. When I came to realize this, I was at uni early in the morning waiting for Japanese class and quite tired. Because of all of this, I regrettably began to cry. It took a while for them to notice what was happening. When they did, only one of my friends helped the others. The others just stared. I expect it shocked them seeing me cry because I'm not the kind of person to display negative emotions. He asked me what was wrong, and I told him that I felt alone. He said that he understood, and he felt the same, that some people were in the group were not the caring type. Like you said, I've avoided some topics of conversation such as the self-harm, which I did do recently. I tried to break some of the bones in my foot by dropping a brick on it. Really, wow, it didn't work. And I realized how stupid and selfish that was of me to do that. I feel disgusted with myself for doing so, and it burdens me to tell you. I think perhaps it has something to do with the group of people I am surrounding myself with. maybe I am comparing them to my friend from my hometown, considering I lived close to him for so long, and having him gone is hard for me. I shared many a good time with him, and we would often chuck beachies. Is that a stone? Together. You drive down to the beach and sit and watch the ocean when you talk. Now I can't have that anymore, and it's bothering me. Your response really have prompted me to think exactly why I am feeling like this. Sorry if the email is a bit tricky to follow. Thanks again for reading this. Sincerely, there's your name. This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to basically. I think you've got me. This is out of my league. I think you need to. I think you need to. Hey, they're doing morning English over here. Sorry to get distracted in something important, but we can take a look at it. See that? Structured guidance back there. So there's a leader showing the others how to do that morning English. And as a community, they come together and they're helping one another get fit. I think you need somebody like that. You need someone who understands how these things work and can help you. And I don't think I'm qualified for that. I would recommend that you seek professional counseling, and please do so soon. I'm worried that you're trying to hurt yourself like that, and it kind of scares me. I wish I could add more. I can tell you this, that sometimes you can scare people away. The crying like that. I'm not saying that you're wrong to cry, but I wouldn't know what to do. Frankly, if I was in a situation like that and someone started weeping, I would feel pity, but I wouldn't know what to do. I mean, I'm not an insensitive person. I'm not an uncaring person, but frankly, that's out of my league. And I think maybe that's what's happening. Maybe you're out of other people's leagues. I'm not saying that you're nuts or crazy or that you're bad or anything like that. I'm just saying that what's going on in your life may be intimidating and scary to some, or maybe most. And that way, maybe why most of your friends can't relate. Maybe that one friend is somebody special. But I think what you need is to get somebody that is trained and capable of relating to what's going on with your life. So my advice to you would be to get some professional help, please. Okay, there's no shame in that. I've done it. Lots of people have. Yeah, and it's helped. Okay, keep me informed on what's going on. Okay, good luck.